Macintosh Performa 200, or the Classic 2, because as far as I know the motherboards are the same. Just to show you something here, lads, this particular machine is a 110 volt machine, because I bought this one from the States. And if you follow the power lead, there's what I use for my 110 volt adapter. They're the big industrial transformers we use in Ireland for power tools, you know. But hey, that sends out a nice steady 110 volt, and I don't have to worry about ampage or watts or anything. But I'll put up a few posts there about hard drives. If you look over there, I have my SE30s in the back on the shelf in there. His hard drive died. Liquefied rubber from a little rubber stop that got onto the swing arm and onto the head killed that drive. There's my two classics. One has a hard drive, the other one doesn't, and that drive doesn't work. And this guy, when I took him down and switched him on last night to test this, which is a Rollerman's board. This is the board. This is the Performa 200 board we're working on, we're talking about. When I switched it on, this hard drive would not work, it would not turn. So I said, oh Jesus, not another drive. So what I did is I took out the drive, and I'll show you what I did. Here's another drive. Oh, that's the one I was, no, I can't remember. Oh no, he's working. I got him going, I think. I can't remember. No, he's dead. What I did is I took out the drive and I just did this, you know, there's your platter. It goes that way, it rotates. So try and give it a quick flick on the axis, you know, to use momentum to, you know, get the disc to turn. So I did that one or two times, and sure enough, it started to spin up. And when it did, it booted, and I said okay. And then I switched it off, switched it back on again, and it crashed mid-boot. Then I tried a third time and I wouldn't boot at all. Switched it on a minute ago today, and it did boot. So like, I'm there now, you know. Is there rubber slowly working its way up along the goddamn arm to the head, to the platter? And you know, the only way to know is to take it apart, and like just by opening these drives, you're increasing the risks of killing them, letting all the dust in. And the only way to check under the platter is to take the heads off the platter, which you got to keep the heads apart, and it's a fucking delicate job. But just listen to this drive. I mean, just by listening to it, it doesn't sound healthy. No, started to boot and now it's crashed. Or not crashed, we're back to the cursor. And we're going to get the floppy icon. Yeah, see? That drive was working. No, first it wasn't working, then I freed the, you know, shook it, it worked, it booted. I went to the hard drive, see what was on it, Anubis was on it. I ran Anubis to test the drive, then it just froze, and now it's... You know, a boot icon, but no welcome to Macintosh, which means it's banjaxed. And that drive was working 100% when I put it up in the attic last year. Anyhow, hard drives aside, let's turn it off. We're going to have a look at this Performa 200 board. And we're going to check a few things that Uniserver posted for us to have a look at. And the first thing he says, I'm actually reading his post here, is U14 is this guy. And that would make sense because there's 4 caps right beside it, or 4 caps. And then when I look closer at the pads themselves, of this stupid thing with focus, there is indeed rot on those traces up around here. So we're gonna just give them a little touch with the solder iron, and then we're going to meter them out from, and when you're metering pins looking for rotten traces, here's what I do anyway. Fuck, I get in focus again. Yeah. You meter from the top of the pin here, the pin itself, to a via. If you get continuity from the top of the pin to the via, then you know that you're down to your pin, onto your pad, into your pad, and through your trace to your via. That's the only way to know if it's correct. Measuring from the pad to via is no good, because it can lose its connection from the pad to the actual pin of the chip, which I found the hard way. Found out the hard way after everyone telling me, and it was an SE30, the UEA chip. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to just go over these, a bit of flux and a bit of solder, and then meter all these, you know. I mean, this board is dead, and it looks terrible underneath all the solder. Like, it looks like it's dripped. Jeez, is that melting as well? Look at that. I've gone over the whole board with magnifying glass, looking for little blobs of solder between pins, you know. I've gone over every single chip. Uniserver, there was 2 shorts on the CPU, but I saw those last night. They were up here. They were here, and I've gone through every single one of these now with a pin. You know, I've gone through with a magnifying glass, and I'm pretty sure now there's none of them shorting out. The battery cover was here. I took it off just to have a look, and there's no sign of an acid leak anywhere, you know. Rollerman's got this in time before any acid spilt. I've checked both fuses with the meter, they work. The board is spotless, like, to look at. I mean, it is very clean. It looks goddamn brand new. But as the lads pointed out, there are signs of melting. You know, it was exposed to extreme heat, which I never twigged at all, because when someone said was the board heat, I was actually looking for browning or something on the board, you know. I wasn't looking at these, but is that fucking thing focused? You see, I'm going blind now, so I don't know is it focused or not, but down around these holders, on the very corners, you could see it was rounded and degraded from heat. But yeah. I don't know if they're the correct ones, but yeah, just about here. I think they're the 2. But you can see, like, where the solder has got a real jaggedy edge, and the solder just dripped clean off, like these vias here. So there's not much hope for this board, but Uniserver put up a couple of things I can try, and that's what I'm going to do. And the fuck is that? Bit of the rubbish in this room. So we're going to have a stab at this thing, alright. Okay, I've just put my board in without its 2 RAMs. There they are there. So all's in that board now is just the board and nothing else. No, nothing else. Just I've took out the 2 RAM sims, so I'll switch it on, and yeah, we have a good chime. Do we have a display? And yeah, we got a mouse pointer. So yeah, these boards work without that extra RAM. So I'm gonna try it with Waterman's board now. Work on it without those RAMs and see what we get. Okay, we have my board out with the 2 RAMs out, and I've Rollerman's board back in without any RAM. So I didn't tell anybody what I was getting on this, which was a black, just a blank screen. I was getting nothing, no chime, black screen, and static from the speaker. So let's just try it now. This is Rollerman's board in. I haven't done anything to it yet, except take out the 2 RAMs. So fuck them, shut up. Nothing. Hey, well, we have a display. That's the first time I got a display on it. All I had all along was a black screen. Seriously, fuck it. That's a shock to me now. Now that is a first. I'm getting the static that I was talking about out of the speaker. Oh, That's the first time I've seen anything on that display with this Performa 200. Okay, let it cool down completely. We'll go again. Fucking hell, now zoomed in. Oh, it is zoomed back, right. Actually, let's put this on the bloody stand for a drop. Yeah. This lovely little camera because I can flip the LCD and see what I'm filming. Cool. So here we go. No chime. Static. And that's it. There's nothing connected to the board. No floppy, no SCSI, nothing. So we'll continue now without any RAMs installed in this board because that's the first time I've seen video. So what we're going to do now is we're going to have a go at what Uniserv was saying about the little RAM, onboard RAM chips. Check those. And the sound chip, because obviously the sound is giving problems, so maybe he's right. Maybe the sound chip is causing some forced loop reset. So let's take it out and have a look at that. Oh, hey. Okay. So again, what we're doing here now, we're just metering out. What was it? It's a RAM chip, onboard RAM chip. There's 4 chips there, probably 1 mega RAM. U14 RAM chip goes bad from the cap go. It's on our class thread. I think the first 2 RAM chips closest to the caps there can be subject to cooked RAM chips. Which the bad RAM shows no physical signs of being dead, just maybe some rot on the legs. And that's what we have, because from looking at this, there is rot on the legs. Oh, we need light here. Fuck yeah. Oh, it'd be nice to get this now, because I mean, this was the best board he did, like in terms of recapping. He did a great job on it. No, there's not really that much with the light on. No, there's no rot there. I thought there was. I think someone went over the soldering here. But we'll just meter out a few. Glasses on. Jeez, I'm getting old. Top pin to the via. Yeah. What's that pin to the via? Where the fuck's that via? God knows. Actually, any problem with them, but sure, why not? Fuck it. Floxy. Sponge is bone dry. Shit. Okay, wet the sponge. God damn it. Get the fuck off. Actually, yeah. No, my arse. Fucking carrying equipment, driving miles, singing to miserable bastards. Now we'll test it first. Okay, plug her in. I'm trying to figure out the fault. And you send 240 volt to 110 volt analog board. It's not a pretty sight. Now, let's see what happens now. Can we see that, yeah? No chime, more static, but a picture. I want to put the RAM in, I've no picture. What does that mean? Anyway, Let's do the rest of those RAM chips. What I'm going to do is test some of these connections. Yeah. If I hold this board up to the window, try to see this now. Here's the board, right? Now, if I can get it to... You see the holes through the board? Up around here, hang on now. In this area, right? Up around here. I don't know if you see the holes, but you can see daylight straight through the board. See it? See the holes for a split second? There are vias that are completely void of solder, which is not good. One of them is right on that chip. It's a via in there, it's completely empty solder. Yeah, crazy shit, man. A few chips on the back here, we're going to just, oh here, fucking plug it in and see what happens. See if it fire up. But not much hope in this, but your chest to go on. No chime. No more static. And no display. Now why is that? I had a display earlier, now no display. All I did was those connections. Shit. Like I said, I never had a display on that until early when I took out the two RAMs. All I've done now is reflowed some of the pin connections, and now I've got no display again. There's that static. Oh, there's a display trying to come in. Look at that boy. Look at fucking that. Hey, that's a beauty. Anyone see a screen of that before, huh? Look at that. No. Well, we're definitely affecting something. R92 is most definitely out of position in that the resistor is almost completely over. No, but it is connecting, yeah. It just looks like shit, but it's surely in situ. It is definitely working, I'd say. Okay, we'll try that. Shut up, Max! Max! Shut up! Christ, I can't fucking move and he's barking. And power on. Oh, I thought it was going to shine. Nothing. Fuck it anyway. Disconnect that hard drive. I want to listen to the board. Okay, go again. Still nothing. Jesus, on and on. Nothing. Well, there's vias open everywhere, and not only are these vias, not only are these vias empty, like, but I can just see clean copper. And that's the concern. I mean, there's lots of vias that have very little salt in them, but they're shiny silver. But these ones are shiny copper, which says that the whole via is devoid of any kind of fucking copper. If that's the case, then there can't be any connection. There might be copper down below. Stop skipping, doing one by one. Oh, why won't that fucking take any? Holy shit, look at that first screen. Look at that boy. That's beautiful, that is. Oh fuck this. Oh fuck, it's on fire. Oh fuck. Fuck. Fucking power out of it. Oh fuck. Doing what I just soldering. Oh, that's the flux. Oh no, it's not. Oh fuck, fuck, fuck. Chips exploded. Shit. Fuck it anyway. Oh, don't worry, we just had a fire. Okay, stress time now. Boy, we just saw a little fire. We just blown the fuck out of a chip. Down here. Where the fuck is it? The other end, up here. Yeah. Just blown a chip. Yeah, you can see it. Look. Son of a bitch. Here. Half this chip is missing. Houston, the whole side of the chip is missing. I saw flames, man. I saw fucking flames. Shit. Maybe the fucking flux. I left too much flux on the fucking board. Now we're in pretty shit. So we gotta get that chip off, see what it is, and replace it, and wash the fucking board. Christ, I could have had it working and all. I didn't wash all the flux off. U1, U2, and U3. Christ, oh fucking righty. No, that's not good. Shit. Unity server's online, and he just told me U1 is audio, and half the chip is missing, Houston. I can see it now. Half the chip is missing, all the way down to our heat shield. Fuck. Oops. Where's my goddamn pin? I gotta try to take off this chip before I plug it in again. I just washed it. It looked terrible. The center was all black. Have a good wash. And it still looks like shit now because half the, well, I don't know if half the chip gone, but we'll take off that chip anyway. I need a pin for this. Where's my fucking pin? Yeah, you see? Right. There's my heat shield. Here's my little chip. Just went boom. And so, what we do is we heat it up with our tweezers and we just lift it clean off, okay? That's the plan. So, oh fuck it, I hit the camera. When you're doing this, when you're hot air going off a chip, you do not force the chip, you just apply a gentle little bit of pressure. That's all. If you force it, it won't work. I have to turn off that fucking light. The light's always in the wrong fucking side. Max, I'm gonna put a fucking muzzle on you if you don't shut up. What's he barking at, eh? So heat gun. It takes a second. Shit, got half it off. Well, that's enough to get the rest of it off anyway. It's kicked up on one side. I hope it didn't melt anything. Oh, fuck, hot. Yeah, you can see the chip is up on its side there. Yeah, and I didn't lift any pads. So, fuck, that's hot. Them little air guns by, they generate some heat in a fucking short time. So here you can see the chip up on its side. There's only 2 pins on the other side, not only one I'd say. Because it went boom. I have to get a replacement for that if I can get a... Oh, without the sound chip now it won't fucking work. Good God almighty, what the fuck happened there? Oh, shit broke loose under that chip. In fact, we'll turn over the chip. Oh, fuck it anyway. That's the end of this board. Here's where we are now. That's U1, or what's left of it, or where it was. And the U1 chip is here, right beside it. Where the fuck's it going? That's U1 there. And current unit server, that's audio amplification. And it was all around here, there was no solder in any of those vias, so I filled them all up. And all the trays are still intact, I think. But there's 3 vias directly under U1 which goes through the board and they come out underneath this chip. So those vias connect directly underneath here. So I'll have to take that chip off to reconnect those vias if I'm going to replace that chip. But if that's just audio, I'm just going to clean it up and keep going to see can I get the thing to chime. Well, it's not going to chime now, is it, without the chip at your hand? Fuck it anyway.